Let's go, guys. We have another game here. This time we got Dukusi Twitch playing as the English in the color teal, and in the color green playing as the Ayubits. It's Fei Chang. Welcome everybody. Hope you're enjoying these casted games. If you do, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content, because I have plenty of content coming. Season 7, it's out, and there has been a few changes for the Abbasid, but the main one that I like is that the Tower of the Sultan have been buffed. What are the changes? Well, basically the Tower of the Sultan doesn't get bonus damage from melee infantry, just like the regular rams do. They also, the building time is much less. Like, I think it went from like 200 seconds to 140. And the other thing was I think the move speed increases depending on how many units garrison in the Tower of the Sultan. So I will love to see the Tower of the Sultan being built in one of those games. I don't know if this is one of those games where we're gonna see it, but I would love to see it. So hopefully I will be looking for some Ayubits game to see if I can find the Tower of the Sultan, because I think it's a really cool, like, it's the signature unit for the civilization. No one else have it, and the fact that you don't see it very often, it's such a shame. It is such a shame. I remember I used to see it very often when I played the ranked ladder, just when the new season arrived with the new civilizations. And after that, they realized actually the Tower of the Sultan is not really good. It takes so much time to build. It dies too fast. It's so big that it doesn't, find the path to the right building. And, hopefully with this change, we will see coming again. But we will see. Because Dukus, it's a player that plays the English in a really strange way. And I say strange because he plays mainly English. Is one of those players that teaches you, hey, I can actually beat top level players with only using English. And he's one of those few that doesn't play with all the civilizations. They just main one. As obviously, I guess he likes the English, so he only plays English most of the time. And he has some really good strategies with it. He's a very defensive player. He likes to, try different stuff with the English. And if you're one of those guys where you're thinking about, hey, you know what, I don't really want to learn all the civilizations or whatever, you can just stick with one. That's totally fine. And you can get better with that one. Just choose your favorite one. There are plenty of different civilizations to choose from. For different, different tastes, different things going on. But anyway, we see the military wing reinforcement is gonna go out for Fei Chang, so it's gonna get those desert raiders for free, coming out of the House of Wisdom, and it's just gonna be the Council Hall for the Kusi. Now the question is, how does the English stop the Ayubits fast castle? Because I think that's the play here. Most of the time, you go the military wing, you get those desert raiders, you get, you put pressure on your opponent, and at the same time, you age up fast, because you either have the option to go for the economic wing growth, which is what most people do, because 8 villagers when you get to the castle age, it's really nice. Or you can go for the culture wing advancement, where you just pay less to go castle age. Both options, I think, are valid, but the thing is, how do you stop this? Because, the English is a very aggressive civilization. They usually, they will push into your base with those lombos, and they will be very annoying. So if you go castle and you have like a mass of lombos here, it's gonna be really hard for you. And talking about, lombos, the Desert Raider is not exactly the right unit to deal with those. Let's take a look at Face Vision. Probably should be getting... Where is the Desert Raider? Oh, there you go. So the Desert Raider actually doesn't have much it doesn't have any range armor, so actually only Lombos makes a lot of sense here. It looks like Dukus is just gonna use the Lombos to defend, not really attack with that Tower of the Sultan. Beautiful. So it's gonna be a very defensive play for him, and he's actually going for gold as well, so looks like he will try to go castle himself. Meanwhile, tower coming here from Faye. Just to protect the gold. This is basically indicates that I'm gonna go castle. And I want to be safe here because I don't want to create units. Just one tower and that's it. But the thing is, you haven't really scouted your opponent to check if he's really gonna attack you or not. So that tower you're building probably is gonna delay you. And when it comes to the fast castle timings, you really want to take all the seconds, extra seconds that you have to have the advantage over your opponent. Especially when it comes to those really fast castles, like in 6 minutes or something. Looks like I like a little bit of air here. And, you know, villagers just going for the berries here. Actually, no villagers on food. They do have food, but they just... Excuse me? Looks like the Desert Raider won't be able to do anything here. Just 3 Lombos, that's all he needs to actually just protect his gold vein here. Have a couple of walls here. Just the English dream, you know. You don't really need to go out for food. You have your farms, which are better food source. You have the Lombos, you have the network of castles. Very, very strong civilization for playing defensively. So looks like the Desert Raiders won't be able to do much here. Fei-chan, a little bit of a macro mistake probably on going to the Castle Age. But still ahead. Still ahead. Like she already clicked on it. It's gonna be the economic wing industry actually. As soon as she finishes, she's gonna get 1000 wood. Wow. Wow. That's something. Now the last time I saw that was because they just spam Tower of the Sultan. That was just like, I didn't expect that at all. I was expecting like, okay, like going to a second town center or, you know, build production. I didn't expect like 3-4 Tower of the Sultan in your face. But you never know. That's the beauty of this game. It's so unpredictable sometimes. Like the options are so unlimited that you can just play it in any way you want. Doesn't guarantee that you will win all the time, but at least you can surprise your opponent with some weird strategies. But looks like this one is just gonna be like a really good. Take a screenshot here. There you go. Looks like the Lombos are go out for the hunt. You already know where the Desert Raiders are. They don't scare me. 0 range armor. They take that, basically. And you can see already in the Castle Age. Already have 1 barracks here. So gonna get those spearmen out. Already have hardened spearmen, so gonna get veterans soon. Probably getting that monastery as soon as possible. You know, this is a relic race. And especially when you play against the Ayyubids, you need to play against those dervish, where they're just faster and you just have a higher chance to gather those relics. So monastery being built here for the Kusi. New age begins. Now I'm very curious to see what she's gonna do with those, with that wood. She already spent 500 of it. I think so. Where's the wood coming from? What did she do with the wood? Oh, okay, there you go. You have more wood now. Did she sold the wood? This is not a market. There's not a market here. What did she do with the wood? Anyway, we're already 10 minutes into the game. So it's time to play the game where who has more resources. Oh my god. It is happening, guys. It is happening. Tower of the Sultan, actually, give me 2, please. Now you need more units, and most likely Dukusi will find this out, and it's just not gonna be having a good time. The scout tries to get some time, but unfortunately, looks like this is the wrong place to build those towers. I really wanted to see them in action. Gulam's already here. They're pushing the Desolator. It looks like the Gulams will be able to protect, most important, attract the enemy units here. 8 Lombos, 3 Spearmen. Not exactly the right unit you want against those Gulams. But you definitely need, you know, to put some pressure here, because those towers are gonna be built really soon. Now, I swear to God that I haven't watched this game before. I didn't know they were just gonna build the Tower of the Sultan. But I'm happy I'm seeing that, because I really want to see what's the potential. Let's take a look at the attack. 7 bow range. 3 attacks, actually. 30 against range. Range units, and here we go, guys. Season 7, it's out. And let's see how it goes, because I'm really curious to see how this is gonna work out. Now, a couple of man-at-arms are ready for Dukusi, which is exactly what you want against this big tower. Has mostly range attack. Come on, scout. I know you want it. It's just gotta be Gulams, and monasteries being built for Fae. So it's gonna be a little bit slow on the relic, but the dervish should be able to help. Now the towers are coming for you, man. They are coming, and they are hungry here. Now, is 2 gonna be enough? I don't know. But network of castles gets called here, and oh my god. Actually, it's like kiting. And you know, those man-at-arms are really tanky, so... Oh my god, no, not like this. Not like this. No. The tower. Tower, at least take those units out to fight. There you go. Now we're talking. Hopefully you can repair those with a villager here. You don't want to lose them. They cost so much. You know, so much resources to build one of those. Let's take a look at how much they cost. 350 wood, 250 gold. So you don't want to lose those. Someone call a villager. You don't want to lose those. It's like, let's go back, guys. Actually, not really in the mood for fighting here. I guess you chose the wrong opponent with the English here. Ironclad already there. 4. Dukusi gonna give extra armor to those man-at-arms. Lombo's doing a really good job against those Desert Raiders. Are they veterans? They're not even veterans, so... I was about to play the game of resources and I got distracted with this. Let's take a look at the resources now. 1.2, 1.5, pretty much 1.6 for Fae. Meanwhile, Dukusi 1.3, 1.6, 2.2 resources. Looks like Dukusi is ahead on the economy department. That second town center really paying off. Only 1 relic though, so... to be able to grab this one. I think these Lombos will be able to protect that monk. Come on Lombos. I know you can do this. It looks like the monk will be going to the wrong direction here. Oh my god. That was really close. That was really close. First relic already out for Fae. Well, her first relic, because the first one of the game. Dukusi got it. Scout gonna get spotted here. And now it looks like Dukusi is going for it. Already getting his first economic upgrade for the foot. Having all those 3 eco upgrades. Fae doesn't have any eco upgrades. she's like all in here. Like, we're gonna go with the tower, and these guys are already repaired, and now with those units here, we're gonna be able to do quite some damage here. And now with 27 units inside, actually, it's quite a fair amount of units. Got a kite. You don't wanna... Now this time, please take your man-at-arms out. Take those gulams, because, you know, arrows not exactly the best. Oh my god, those are villagers! These are not gulams. Villagers are dying now. 6 villagers went down in a blink of an eye. Looks like this tower will just explode, and bam! Surprise! Dude, looks like those piñata, you know, for the kids party when you just throw candies, and this time they throw gulams here. I guess Faye's just trying, like... I mean, it doesn't do much damage, so... Against those man-at-arms, this is such a meme, actually. This is such a meme. And you really need crossbows against 30 man-at-arms, and you really need the crossbows. Looks like the Tower of the Sultan actually went back home. Gonna get repair here. There's a raider. Went there for dying. It looks like just having those, you know, maybe inside of it is just villagers, and that would make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but if you are doing all in, it makes sense. And then you just have the gulams to deal with the man-at-arms. You should actually get some crossbows yourself. The ghost is looking really good. It's classic English base, like everything very well protected. No need to... They don't eat deer or anything. They just, you know, go farms. You know, it's a vegan game here. Yeah, they don't really want to eat meat. Looks like this very patch gonna get spotted already, but looks like he already gathered those, so still having plenty of gulams here. 42 already. Doesn't have +1 range melee attack, which is a huge thing for gulams. I mean, they do double attack the first hit. That +1, +2 melee attack, I think they can really make a difference here. Tower of the Sultan attacking those. It needs to attack the crossbows. Can you target fire? I think you can. I'm gonna get those villagers here. Here, look at how fast this is. Oh my god. Where are the rest of the gulams? There you go. Gulams are here. What is this? Sultan Samulks. Infantry gains 25% damage. Oh my god, I couldn't even read. I couldn't even read. And the tower went down. And the piñata exploded, and you get the candies here. Just your classic gulams. Yukus is like, new patch, new stuff to try. No, just gonna play the English, every day the English. That's very Japanese, actually. That's very Japanese. Like, one thing, be very good at it. Repeat it for the rest of your life. Like the ikigai, I think it's what they call it. Just simple guy. Like, I just play English. I don't care new civilizations. I really don't care. I just play English. I'm gonna go for you. And now he's there with the man-at-arms. Gulams, not really even in bigger numbers than the man-at-arms. So this is gonna be a rampage here. Man-at-arms will go for those villagers here. And looks like... Oh my god, Wololo. Yeah, it was a too optimistic Wololo, I would say. But if it did hit, that will actually be a turning point for Faye. But it didn't, and looks like she lost the army. Nice try. I admire the fact that you actually want to try those new stuff, the new Tower of the Sultan. What? Did she just delete the 2 landmarks? Anyway, well played by these 2 players. See you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one.